what's up. Still don't really have my voice back, but I'm trying. Thanks for the resubscription.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away. We feel betrayed.
Feels like I haven't been live in so long. Where you guys been? The aquarium was alright, yeah. I wish I wouldn't have been sick. And I couldn't. Sleeping kind of sucked. But being there behind the scenes was cool. We were there with a big group, but sometimes, depending on, you know, who books and the time of year and stuff, sometimes it's just your family. Like, they said pretty often, it'd just be like one family, maybe two families. But there was probably maybe 10 families or so when we went.
Hey daddies, it's me, the Linda Binda from TikTok. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to thank you for watching Cold Beer Confessionals with Will Bird. I think that's just incredible. I've watched a few episodes and I'm just like very intrigued. But you know what I'm most intrigued in is Big Daddy's meat stick. I heard that it's very thick, like a good old German sausage. You know, Linda and her coochie loves that. Oh, never mind. Let's not go there. Anyways, I hope you have a good show and enjoy it as you can. There's a lot of weird things that go on, especially when it comes from the realm of Linda Bindaland. So, enjoy the show. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Welcome everybody. I am Will Bird, and this is the cold beer confessional. Still sick. Still got poison ivy. I'm feeling better. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not great. So I don't know how long I'll be on. I'll do it as long as I feel tonight. But I did want to come back. It's been a long time. Still covered in poison ivy. Dude, Christmas was just like a blur. So you guys know Mariah and Oliver were sick leading up to Christmas. They gave it to me. So Christmas Eve, we do my family. Christmas Day, it's Mariah's family. I was just existing. Like, I was completely out of it, stumbling around, wandering around, trying to stay away from people. Like, I wanted to go to the Christmas things, but we had Lysol and shit. And, like, I was trying to keep my distance from people. I don't want to get anybody else sick, obviously. But then the worst day was probably the day after Christmas. But we did get through all the Christmas things with the family. And then yesterday, we did a thing where you spend the night at the aquarium. Yeah, that was yesterday, right? I woke up this morning and came here. Yeah. Okay, yesterday we did this thing where you spend the night at the aquarium. It's called Sleeping with the Sharks at Ripley's Aquarium. It was all right. So basically, like, you go in there, you check in, and you get there like 8 p.m. or something. You go to like a class, get some rules. They take you to see a couple different things. You like pet a jellyfish and a stingray and shit like that. Like normal stuff you would do. But there's like, I guess there's like, it's smaller groups. So you get more time and you can talk to the people or whatever. And you don't have to worry about the crowds. So we went and did that. And then after that, you get like a snack. And you can either do like an arts and craft project where you like make a t-shirt or a pillowcase, or you can go behind the scenes. So like the kids went and made arts and crafts, and then we went behind the scenes. You see like the pump house and the lab and where they quarantine the fish and all this stuff. That was pretty cool. I wasn't sure how much of it I could record, so I didn't record a whole lot. But even at the end, you get like a free hour. Like there's just like an hour you can wander basically the entire aquarium by yourself or with your family or whatever. The sleeping kind of sucks. Like you sleep in the tube where the sharks are, which is kind of on the floor. But they say you could bring an air mattress and shit. But I could sleep on the floor, and I did sleep for a couple hours on the floor. I just didn't like all those people around and being like in a weird spot and shit. Anyways, you sleep like in the tube. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Ripley's Aquarium, but basically like the big tank where they keep the sharks, there's like a motorized, it's not like an escalator. It's like flat, right? Like at the airport. It's like a motorized pathway. And there's also a carpeted path that you can walk on, but it's like a big tube. It goes in and makes not like a horseshoe shape, but kind of that general direction, but it's got straight pieces in it. Anyways, that whole tube, you sleep in there, and they've got the animals on a day and night cycle. So basically, like I think it's like at 12:15, like at 15 minutes after midnight, the lights go out, and there's like a really dim light like behind them, but you can still see all the fish and shit. It was pretty cool, the sharks or whatever. And then at 7 o'clock in the morning, the lights come back on like it's daylight. So I probably went to bed at like 3. And I woke up at like 5 or something, and I woke up every 5 minutes in between. And the only place you can go, and the rule about, I was worried about, they had like these weird rules, like you can't bring your cell phone. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not going to prison, right? Like, I'm a goddamn adult. I can bring my cell phone. Basically, they just didn't want kids, like if you were under 18, they didn't want kids to have their cell phones. And they were real restrictive with like food and drink with like kids. But if you were an adult, they were pretty laid back. Yeah, it was mostly like a kid thing. They didn't want kids like playing on their phones all night or some shit like that, or shining lights while people were trying to sleep, or video chatting people. Anyways, it wasn't that bad. If you don't mind, and somebody said claustrophobic, it wasn't that claustrophobic either. I mean, it's a big open tunnel. Basically, like you lay your head towards the wall and your feet towards the motorized walkway, which is turned off at night. And there's still a pathway for everybody to go to the bathroom. The bathroom's maybe, I don't know, 40 feet away, something like that. So it wasn't too bad. But that was at Ripley's Aquarium. Ripley's Aquarium in the Smokies. Anyways, it was all right. I don't know how much it cost. Mariah's mom paid for it. Mariah found it on TikTok like last year. And Mariah's mom bought tickets when they found it. And I had completely, I wasn't told about it at first. Then I didn't get told about it until like right before Thanksgiving. And then, yeah, whatever. It was fun. The kids really enjoyed it. There was some fun moments. The I got to see the penguins. That's their biggest apparently their food budget doubled. Like penguins just eat like crazy. I don't know. Their food budget doubled when they opened the penguin exhibit. Like that's fucking insane. Anyway, I can show you, I guess, the big tunnel. It's pretty good sized. And it wasn't like we were on top of each other. Like me and Mariah slept beside each other, and then there was probably like 4 or 5 feet. Then the boys slept, and there was probably like 4 or 5 feet. Then her mom slept, and there was probably like 10 feet before the next couple or next group of people.
Of sandbar sharks.
Let's see if it shows the inside of the tunnel.
Also compilation.
You're like sleeping under these animals all night.
Anonymous gifted BugJude53 a subscription. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to BugJude53.
Thank you very much for the gift of sub. I had seen there were some groups that were like they was just their family. Like I watched a video and they were like the only people that checked in, but they said that we had one of the bigger groups. But we all fit. Hold on. It was all right. Probably not something that I would personally seek out, but I went to hang out with the kids, I guess. Your pictures suck. I want to see the whole tunnel. It's kind of half the tunnel. What's it called? The Shark Lagoon? Here it is. So it's like this. You're surrounded by water. Well, your head's down below this, but you're surrounded by water. And then you lay here, and there's still like probably a 3-foot walkway all the way down. So it wasn't too bad. And this thing is probably, I don't know. It feels like, I guess because it's got all the turns in it, it feels like it's probably 80 yards of tunnel. Like it's a pretty long fucking tunnel. And everybody fit in there, and we had one of the biggest groups. It would be cool if you booked it at one of the times where you were like the only family there, which the video I watched, basically it was like one family of 4 and then like one couple who didn't even end up staying. So, yeah, it wasn't bad. It was different being there at night, and there wasn't a bunch of crowds. Like we've been to it's been years. It's been years since we've been to the aquarium, but when we did go to the aquarium the last time, it was like super packed. I remember hating it, standing in line, fucking couldn't get up to any of the exhibits because people just, like, I understand you want to bring your kids to do stuff and you want your kids to have fun, but fucking places like that, people just let their kids fucking run wild, and it kills me. Like, I have to parent my kids. You should have to fucking parent your kids, right? Your kids should be like picking up and throwing shit and fucking screaming or like refusing to move so other people can see the same exhibit. Like, I get so fucking pissed about that. While parents are just wandering around doing whatever the fuck they want, and then like the workers are trying to deal with your shitty kids. But it is whatever. But it wasn't like that at night. Most of the group was fine. Yeah, wasn't too bad. Anyways, I don't want to show your photos. Yeah, it was your sister. It was your sister that was snoring so fucking loud. It was your sister. It wasn't just random snorers. It was your sister. Anyways, the boys enjoyed it. I had fun. I like the behind the scene things, all the pumps and the water chillers and the reef tank. And we literally like went in the exhibits, like the authorized personnel only, and walked around to like where the exhibits were. And we got to see the lab where they test and how they get the fish in and out with the big crane. And they had them quarantined. We got to see where they prep the food, where they store the food. Like we got to walk around the freezer, like where they had the food. That was all cool to me because you would imagine it's hard to imagine how many fucking pumps and shit there were. Like all the water filtration and shit. But then they said that they, in the bathroom, there's a sign that they use more water for urine, like for people taking a piss in the bathroom, than they did for the whole fucking aquarium before they switched to waterless urinals or some shit. Like that's insane. And their food budget doubled for the penguins. The penguins are like stupid expensive apparently to keep, but the penguins are pretty cool. That's the picture I sent to the, where did I send it? Here. There's me and a penguin. This was when I ventured out and I wasn't supposed to be there. Then I got yelled at. They're like, you go back to the classroom. We'll be back to see the penguins later. And I'm like, but clearly this penguin was attracted to me. Obviously. Now I get to take it home. That's how you win a penguin. Anyways, it was all right. We also have, let's see if we can find this clip. So apparently Bert got kind of upset. Bert was in a heated debate with Michael Protzman, -48.
That's how I feel about it. Sorry.
So Bert is talking about flat Earth. Bert's on flat Earth, and he's telling everybody what actually happens with the flat Earth.
That's how I feel about it. Sorry. And maybe that's what's going to be the topic.
By the way, his chat says daylight in summer and 24-hour darkness in the winter, simultaneously the Arctic doing the opposite. And then Christine says, you really don't know me that well to think I'm indoctrinated. I've seen stuff on flat Earth, but none of it makes any sense, especially when you do research. Michael Prossman says, hey, Bert, Brett Zelda again. And yes, I'll continue to announce myself. You are so out of your league. Christine, obviously you know what you're talking about. Stay confident on these facts.
Of every show, because it's gotten more engagement than anything else I've ever talked about. I've talked to you about this.
So he kind of admits that the flat Earth, the only reason he keeps bringing it up is because it's a grift, because he actually gets engagement from it.
Killing babies, nobody cares. I've talked to them about the government stealing from us. Nobody seems to care.
No one cares that the government's killing babies or stealing from us.
Comments get made. I talked about the president of the United States has been shot at and tried to kill, and hardly any comments every once in a while. But I start talking about flat Earth, and holy shit, here they come.
Here they come, baby.
You guys are passionate about something, so maybe this is the topic I need to stay on. I don't mind. I find it interesting. I think it's an interesting topic. Interesting.
By the way, it would be one thing for him just to say that I think it's an interesting topic. It's a whole nother category to say I could debate anybody. He's going to say it in a second. I could debate any of these earthers, these globe earthers, and hold my own. Really? Like, you don't even seem like you know what the fuck you're talking about.
7 just resubscribed for 17 months. Bert eats babies and takes their hair follicles for his luscious locks.
At least. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So he's like, it's not he's just interested and I'm just looking into this and I'm just telling you what I saw in a video. I'm just talking about. Thank you, Codename Narc. He says that he can hold his own against any of these round earthers. But even he gets basic premises of the flat Earth wrong, or at least he can't explain it because someone asked him to explain, wouldn't flights take longer? And when they ask, you'll see him explain in a second. He's like, what flights? Well, if they take longer, they take longer. But imagine an endless Earth plane. What the fuck are you talking about?
Topic. Interesting enough that I spent 10 years.
So Christine says, wouldn't flights take longer if the Earth was flat? And this is true. So flights in the southern hemisphere would be orders of magnitude longer. Like if you're flying somewhere from like South America to Australia, can you imagine how big that on a flat Earth model? So because they don't, they use basically this map. How big is this? All right. So because they use basically this map, let's say a flight from the U.S. to Europe takes 12 hours, right? That's from here to here. That's not that far. Now imagine you go from anywhere in South America to like Africa, right? You're going 5 times the length. Or imagine anywhere in South America to Australia. You're going 10 times the length. This doesn't make any sense. Someone even talks about how they actually navigate. You'll see in a second. Wouldn't flights take longer if the Earth was flat? Now, he doesn't have an explanation for this at all. Instead, he's going to tell you to imagine an endless flat Earth plane that goes on forever, and outside of our ice walls, it continues on forever, and that's where other worlds are.
I was looking into it. Interesting enough that I'm comfortable enough to talk about it in a crowd and feel like I can hold my own against these globers. Would flights take longer if the Earth was flat? Well, if they did, then they would. In other words, I've been on a bunch of.
Wouldn't flights take longer if the Earth? Well, if they did, then they would.
Would flights take longer if the Earth was flat? Well, if they did, then they would. In other words, I've been on a bunch of flights. What difference would it make? The distance between the continents, the cities, and the states doesn't change based on whether or not the Earth is round or flat.
It has to. We're smushing out I understand the reason people don't understand this, right? Because we are very northern hemisphere based people, right? We've got fucking Europe and America and the countries we really think about being Americans or even from Europe, right? Europeans. The countries you really think about are all smushed together at the center of the map, of the flat Earth map. But someone has to take into account all the countries in the southern hemisphere. Like they're so much further away from each other now. It's not even fucking funny. Well, if it did, it would. But the distances are not any different. They have to be. Look how much further we've moved South America from Australia. When in reality, this is curved back around, so they're actually closer to each other on the bottom of this curve instead of it being flat.
This is the part that is so hard for people to understand.
Oh, okay.
All I'm asking you to do is take these 2 scenarios.
Here we go.
And place them side by side. Here's the 2 scenarios. If you believe in space being infinite, you believe that there's 9 planets, and past those planets are other solar systems, and past those solar systems are other solar systems, and according to science, it's infinite. It goes on forever.
It's not infinite like it just already exists forever, and we can never get. It's expanding, right? It's expanding from a central point, and we send deep space telescopes out to see basically the edges of the universe as it expands to see how fast it's expanding. To see, to get more accurate dates. And when we thought the Big Bang started or whatever kicked it all off, it's just expanding. It's traveling away from us.
Is that right? Is that true? Do you believe that? I mean, that's what the Helios.
So truth says there's only one truth, and real truth must be fact-based and hold up to scientific observation. Your position requires that we accept the this universal conspiracy. Michael Prossman says, I'd like to see Professor Dave Farina debate Bert.
That's the heliosynchro model says.
He can barely say the words.
So you can answer the question or not. I'll just go ahead and continue with my example. If you believe that, now, if the earth is flat, it is also infinite. There is no edge. It goes on and on and on in every direction forever.
So according to him, the earth is infinite. So what we're seeing here is just a lot of flat earthers will call this the known realm, right? This is what we're allowed to know about in the ice wall. But beyond this is just more earth. It's just a plane that goes on forever. And that's where aliens come from, or that's where different worlds are. Or that's where we get visited from, or whatever, right?
Because it was created by God.
Yeah, another ice wall. So you'd have like a bunch of little pods everywhere.
What's under it, he created. What's above it, he created. What's on it, he created. It's all here because of God.
God also created all the plants to survive before he created sunlight. So,
and it's also infinite. If our realm...
He also thought that bats were birds at one point, or so that,
7 continents inside this ice wall, according to the flat earth, according to the geocentric model, exist on an infinite plane, then it is just as easy to believe that there are other ice walls engulfing other continents somewhere on the other side of the ice.
Some people will call this like, well, that's how we know God exists, and that's why they don't want us to know, because each little area of landmass and water or whatever with their ice walls is like a little petri dish where God, the scientist, was making all of his experiments, and we're experiment number 237 or whatever. And he tries to play that off as that's just as feasible as the globe earth theory. Everywhere we look in the sky is a fucking ball, but we're flat.
And the only thing that makes me believe that exists is that our governments won't let us go look.
This isn't true. In fact, we just covered that story where they flew a bunch of big time globe earthers and flat earthers down to Antarctica. They stayed there for like a week, filming the 24-hour sun, checking everything out. A couple of them came back and changed their position, and then they got called government agents and shills and blah, 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 or whatever. Like none of it made any fucking sense to them, because they saw exactly what you would expect to see on a globe earth. You can go there. I don't know what this is. You can't go there. They'll shoot you. You try to go to the ice wall, they'll just shoot and kill you.
See, our government, in its infinite wisdom, made doubters of critical thinking people. If they weren't blocking us from going there and telling us, you don't need to know what's on the other side of Antarctica, if they allowed airplane flights to travel north and south and circumnavigate the so-called planet, I would then be more inclined to believe in it.
We don't have planes that just fly over Antarctica, right? We try to keep it clean for samples and ice and shit like that. You know what I mean? So he's like, you can't circumnavigate north and south. Yeah, we sign a treaty. We try not to pollute around Antarctica.
It being round, but they won't. The only way that you can circumnavigate our realm is east to west. The flights.
And that's not true. Like, you can pick basically any angle you want on a globe earth to circumnavigate if you have the money and the time and and fuel locations. You just can't go, like, you could go directly east to west, right? You could go like this. You could go whatever the fuck you want to as long as you don't fly directly over Antarctica. That's it. You just have to have the fuel, the capacity, the manpower, the airplane, all the things you want. Now, it's much easier for airlines to go east and west, obviously. That's where all the locations are.
Go east to west, never north to south in a complete total circle. Why? Because they won't let us see what's over there.
Ah.
I'm not bad premise. The government isn't blocking us.
NORAD defense against nukes from Russia over the North Pole.
The government isn't.
Oh, right here it is. Pilots use the Great Circle Path calculations, not line of sight, to fly a plane the shortest route. This is true. So on longer flights, they use the Great Circle Path, which is like trig, to figure out the spherical shape of a flight pattern. Like if they had to do it manually. Like most of them's got flight computers or whatever, but they still have to know how to do this just in case flight computers go down or something happens or whatever. But basically they calculate their flight paths as if they're flying over a perfect sphere.
Blocking us from what, Michael?
Michael Protzman.
Okay, Michael, that just is ignorant, what you just said. You're not paying attention. You're getting an F in my class. NORAD defends us against nukes from Russia over the North Pole. The North Pole exists. The North Pole.
Yeah, the North Pole exists.
Is at the center of the geocentric Earth. It is the middle. It's the central. I've talked about this all night. You didn't hear it?
They didn't say that the North Pole didn't exist. You just made up some bullshit.
The North Pole is north, and everything in every direction away from the North Pole is south. Guarding against nukes coming across the North Pole from Russia is exactly what you would do. How come nobody guards against nukes coming from some other country and going under the planet and across Antarctica and into the United States? How come there are no defenses?
First of all, we do, right? We monitor all of our airspace. Why would they fire a nuclear missile that takes 9 times as long to reach us? We're taking the long way. We're going to take the back door. You just wait till we get there.
Systems that are doing that because it don't exist. Defend against that because there's nothing out there.
Nothing.
Actually, there is something out there.
And
we're being visited from there, in my belief.
So first, we don't have to defend any of that because there's nothing out there. But then secondly, actually, we do defend against that because that's where aliens are from. And we're being visited. So which is it? We never look south for anything flying our direction because there's nothing there. Or actually, that's where aliens come from, so we're always looking there. That's why we're being visited from there. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. So then finally, Michael Protzman says it's Pretzelda, and I'd actually love to debate you on this.
It's Pretzilla, who's a cunt.
What?
From some other country and going under the planet and across Antarctica and into the United States. How come there are no defense systems that are doing that? Because it don't exist. They don't have to defend against that because there's nothing out there. Actually, there is something out there. And we're being visited from there, in my belief. It's Pretzilla, who's a cunt, who comes in here under different names, and you're not welcome in this room, and you love to call yourself out so you can go over to that other room and brag about how you got Bert to talk to you. You are the most sad and seriously mentally deficient individual that I've ever wasted my time to have a conversation with. Go fuck yourself.
Damn.
It's Pretzilla. Every couple nights we get this stupid bitch in here.
Pretzilla.
Or stupid dude, whoever they might happen to be. I'd like to debate you on this, and then you tell me who you are, so I kick you out. That's
Well, you said you would debate it. You could debate anybody on this, right? You would debate anybody on this, and you could hold your own. But then they say, "Well, I'd like to debate you." Banned. You should have known I wouldn't debate you.
It's like saying, please, please, please don't throw me in the briar patch. You people are stupid. I'm not talking about you people in my chat room. I'm talking about you haters. You fucking idiots. Turning over a new leaf. Not taking any shit off you people. And again, not my chat room. These jackasses that I just blocked.
He's not done.
So it's getting late.
Got to get out of here. Only one donation tonight.
Today, I'm sorry.
Can't believe it.
About the pilots using the Great Circle Path calculation. They do not.
Yes, they do.
Pilots, I've talked to them about it.
Many of them.
Plenty of videos on YouTube.
Tons of them.
Pilots that say we do not adjust for the curvature of the Earth. For a pilot flying at 5.
This is the dumbest argument they have. That a pilot in a plane would have to constantly have the nose down. Yeah, because when you land, you have to land like this, right? We know every plane lands on the fucking nose because that's the only way a plane can go down. God damn, these people are fucking retarded, dude. Well, it just goes wherever the nose is pointed. That's all it does. So when we fly like this, and we land like this. Clearly. You don't remember taking the ladder to get off the plane? And the only way we can gain altitude is like this. Like a rocket.
500 miles an hour flying north to south would have to constantly point the nose to the ground to make up for the 8 inches per mile squared that they are traveling over a curved surface. They would have to constantly adjust their flight path downward, and they don't. They set it on autopilot, and gravity.
What do you think autopilot does, you fucking retard? Wings create a certain amount of lift based on thrust. When you reduce thrust, okay, Bert, imagine this. A plane at 50% throttle holds level, right? It just holds completely level. It's not going up in altitude. It's not going down in altitude. If I reduce the throttle to 30%, what happens? According to you, I'm going to keep my nose up. According to you, I'll just stay level. What about 20%? What about 10%? What about no throttle? Still going to stay level?
Holds them in place. The gravity takes into consideration the weight of the plane and the speed of the plane, and it just holds it, locks it in like a magnet. Gravity's not even a proven fact. It's a theory. And all that gravity is, according to flat earth teachers, is density. The more dense something is, the harder it falls. If it's not dense, it's very light. Gravity doesn't hold it. How come gravity will allow a plant to grow up out of the ground? If gravity pulls everything down that has any weight to it, why doesn't it pull a plant down and keep it from coming up out of the ground? If gravity worked the way they say it does, a plant wouldn't grow because gravity wouldn't let it leave the earth.
In fact, plants detect gravity, and they have special cells that detect gravity that makes the plant settle in a generally upright position to where their roots go down and their sprouts go up.
All right, folks, I'm going to call it for the night. We've been at this again for 2 hours on this show, and I'm going to ask all of you that are still here, even the ones that hate me, if you want me back so you can come and try and take me on again, then consider making a donation tonight.
Legend. You got to make a donation if you want to be called a cunt by Bert. And he thinks about your whopping penis.
Just head on over to bertlynch.com, check out our store, make a purchase in the store. And if you want to make a donation, use Zelle or PayPal. Bert,
I'm sure that's the right word. I don't know what the word is. I just know that there are cells that they do experiments where they plant seeds that they know burst open a certain way. And like, even if you have the seed that bursts open where the roots come straight up, they sense gravity and still send the roots back straight down and the sprout goes up.
The Zelle or PayPal. We got bills to pay here, and I need the help of my audience to get it paid. And if you come in here every single night and you make donations from time to time, I'm not criticizing you. But if you're here all the time and you've never made a donation, then you really ought to reconsider the fact that...
Yeah, if you come in here and watch every day for free, you've never made a donation, what are you even doing?
I'm working hard to do this for you, regardless.
I think that stuff like that in space is super interesting. When they go to the space station, they grow plants and they do shit. Technically, if you had a rocket ship, so gravity is... technically, if you had a rocket ship that somehow could carry enough fuel to where you could just constantly motor to like Mars, right? You basically just constantly had the thrusters on going to Mars instead of like, hitting the right window at the right speed and just kind of floating to Mars. But you basically had the power on full blast all the way to Mars. You would have artificial gravity. You would constantly be pressed up against the floor, basically.
So whether you agree with everything I say or not, this shit don't happen all.
Here we go. Land 2587. We need to keep Bert on the air. Please donate whatever you can afford tonight. Zelle or PayPal to Bert at bertlynch.com. Let's do this together. Thank you.
By itself. So, thank you, Robert, for posting that folks should help. We got one donation tonight.
Oh, who's it from?
Who it is, but his initials are Robert Land.
Oh, so the same guy begging people to donate in your chat was the only guy that donates to you through chat? Awesome.
Love you, Robert. Thank you, buddy.
What a fucking loser, dude. That's Bert, everybody. Bert doing his Bert thing. And then someone we haven't checked in on a while, I saw something that I thought was interesting. Good friend of the show, honestly lover of the show, Brad Barton, has a brand new scam. Get this. So Brad's audience is obviously older, okay? First of all, while we're talking about older audiences and scamming, he's in good company. Because basically Trump is scamming his older audience as well. Check this out before we cover Brad. Trump is scamming his older audience too. I think this is fucking disgusting what they're doing. Especially when you think about an elderly person reading this email.
We have some news right now. Donald Trump is duping some of his closest supporters with extremely shady email fundraising tactics, and you need to know about it because this is something that I actually haven't seen before. Donald Trump recently sent out an email through the Trump Joint Fundraising Committee.
Makes sense, codename Narc.
Trying to raise money for...
All right, so look. All of this in bright red says, alert, Democrats are gaining serious momentum. Their relentless attacks fueled by millions of dollars in dark money are paying off. MAGA is on the brink of disaster, and it's time to sound the alarm. President Trump can't hold back the woke mob alone. Keep this box checked to support MAGA in this do or die battle. All that in bright red font with a checkbox, okay? But then, in a much harder to read font, it says, if you check this box, you agree to donate an additional $1,000 automatically on New Year's Eve. That's fucked up, dude. That is fucked up. So all this red, they think they're just checking a box that says, keep this box checked to support MAGA, because all of his things are like this. You want to check this box to be part of my Patriot Party power, whatever, blah, blah, blah group, to be in the top 100, be the top 50, donate here, blah, blah, blah. And they've already donated. This is a secondary thing to check this box about an alert and this do or die battle. And then in this gray font, they're donating an additional $1,000 automatically. Like, that's fucked up, dude. And so many people are not going to know that's happening. And it's going to come up right at the end of the year, and it's going to automatically pull it out of their accounts.
His committee, right? This box was at the bottom of the email. Alert.
Especially when you think about who are the people that are still getting his rally newsletters and are actually engaging with them. They're older people. They're people that probably don't check this, that aren't as good at reading or seeing or the different fonts and the colors or checking or maybe even monitoring their bank accounts. I get them because I'm a fucking, I like to be tortured in my own email inbox. But most people are not, right? This is fucked up.
Democrats are gaining serious momentum. Their relentless attacks fueled by millions of dollars, blah, 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 blah. Keep this box checked to support MAGA in this do or die battle. There are a lot of people that would just check this box unknowingly. But then look at the line right under it.
That's dirty as fuck, dude.
Additional $1,000 automatically on 12/31. There are a lot of people who would never see that smaller, not in red line. And especially, folks, his elderly supporters, some of them may just click it thinking that they're just doing something good, and they're going to get charged $1,000 and potentially even more in the new year. And no one is talking about it. People need.
Let's say it's only fucking 5% of people who check that box didn't see the $1,000 thing. That's still fucking horrible, right? Let's say 95% of them was like, yeah, I meant to donate an extra $1,000. But 5% of those people who may not be able to afford it, who had no idea that that's fucked up.
Know about this because he's duping his own supporters. Spread the word. Follow along for all the news you need to know about. We have some news right now.
So, in the same vein as Trump basically fucking over his own supporters, we have Mr. Brad Barton. We haven't covered him in a long time just because he's kind of boring and just too fucking goofy for me to cover too often. Basically, from what I gathered from this, Brad is selling shares of an AI platform that makes AI music. To his very elderly audience. I'm sure they understand this.
So only 3,000 people on there? Okay. Well, it is night after Christmas. Let me see here. Where is the... All right. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to Little Talk Show with Brad. I'm your host, Brad Barton, and I've got some big things tonight. Who is George, Brock? Ask those guys if George is with him. Okay. And Alex. I don't know how they got in here. I don't know who they are. I'm doing something new tonight, and as you know, I have technical difficulties. I'm not sure. I'm bringing in some people into the StreamYard tonight. I usually do it via Zoom. I figured this would be better, and why not test it out when we really need it to work? Hey, have you noticed, by the way, let me ask everybody, can you hear me? Let me know on Rumble. Can you see and hear me good on Rumble? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Yep. Chance said rock money. Okay. Yes. Okay, yes. All right, great. Okay, now what about on locals? Okay. Can you see me there, Curtis? Teresa and Eddie? Okay, good on locals. Okay, I hope it's on cue. I'm not sure. We got to go, though. Okay, so we're going to get started right off the bat. Okay, we got about, it's looking like, well, okay, we got over 3,000 in here right now. That's not bad on 4-hour notice. Okay, good deal. Okay, so I'm so excited to share.
It says, so this was his description. Holy cow, I just hung up with the owners. They are joining us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on Little Talk Show to personally share with our community, even though it'll be 5 a.m. their time. We're talking 4 hours notice. Are you kidding me? Stop the press, drop everything you're doing, and do not miss this once-in-a-lifetime chance. With only 4 hours notice, please help me share this fast. Best way to do that is use the share button rather than copy-paste. This post, along with sharing the Rumble link as a first comment on your repost, just like I do. Invite everyone you know. If you're ever going to trust me for yours and your family's sakes, this is the one time to do so. This is your chance. P.S. I cannot answer questions here as I'm running like a chicken with my head cut off to arrange all of this for us to start at 9 Eastern sharp.
Share with you guys.
Investment opportunity, guys.
I mean, I'm serious. I cannot get over this. And, it has, this is a Christmas blessing that I want to share with each and every one of you, as I said before. And I'm just going to take it from the top because you got to understand there's a lot of people that don't know anything about what I'm talking about. A lot of you have seen some stuff. You need to see more. So we're going to pretend that nobody's seen anything. Okay. By the way, how you like my new cat? How you like my new favorite Christmas present? Right there. Pops. Okay. That's right. Okay. So, Parker gave that to me and I've been wearing it ever since. I sleep in this thing, man. Okay. And, so anyway, we'll get started here. And, I want to say, I want to share this Christmas blessing with all of you. Let me be very clear here. I don't care if you like what I'm fixing to show you or you dislike it. I'm going to love you either way. Okay, now, if you want, some of you people in the comments on Rumble.
Here's what it says. Jiggle is next generation social network built around AI-generated content. It empowers anybody to become a creator by providing easy access to advanced AI tools for generating text, images, audio, and video in one unified platform. Instead of requiring technical skills or expensive software, Jiggle lowers the barrier to creativity, allowing users to express ideas, tell stories, and build communities through AI-assisted creation. The platform blends social interaction with generative technology, enabling discovery, collaboration, and sharing of AI-powered content in a familiar social feed experience. What the fuck is going on here? It's also a crypto. And on December 26th, it was setting at $0. The full investment come from fucking Brad's people? They must have launched with Brad's investments. It's setting at 94 cents a share right now.
Let's just say the intelligent one.
Or a coin.
You make some smart comments, and I told her to get rid of you. Okay, so you want no negative, keep it to yourself. Okay, but I'm not here, guys. I want to share this blessing with you. Okay, yes, there is.
It's a blessing.
I said there's no recruiting and there's no selling, and that's true. Okay, and the reason I'm saying that is because this blessing closes in 5 days. So really, you don't have time to talk to a bunch of people. That's the little money anyway. I want to show you the oil well. Okay, I want to show you the chance to be in, like it was if you'd been an early shareholder in Apple or Instagram. And that's what I'm getting at here, guys. The company has 100,000 customers in the first 3 days. This is going to be global. They're going to have 100. We're looking at 100 million customers probably in the next 6 months. Okay, to a year. Okay, and so again, I've said this before. I don't know how to say it again, except just repeat it. And I'm being as sincere as I can be when I say this. I honestly feel like a turtle on a fence post. How did he get there?
So basically, Brad Barton was given a bunch of these for free, and he needs to get people to invest in it so he can sell his shit off.
Obviously, somebody put him there, and that's the way I feel. I don't know why I'm in this position, but I'm so thankful, and I want to share this blessing with each of you. Okay, I want to. This would be the single.
I guarantee you, he's giving a bunch of this stupid Jiggle tokens for free, and if he gets them up to any value whatsoever and dumps them all, he's going to make his money, and fuck you, you'll just be holding them.
Most life-changing financial blessing your family.
You can go to you can be the 94-year-old grandma who watches him that goes to your new AI-powered social media website.
Will ever receive, okay? And to those of you that are open to receiving it, you're in the right place.
JGGL, Jiggle, JGGL.
It's the right time. I'm excited for you. For those of you that are worried that, hey, I'm in some network marketing company and I love it. No problem. There is no conflict of interest here. Again, you're not going to have time to share this. Okay? This is strictly looking at it as an investment opportunity. So we had 500 people within 24-hour notice on Zoom. We had another one on Christmas Eve night that I did with 150 people. Are you kidding me? On freaking Christmas Eve night? Okay. And finally, guys, the owner said, hey, let's get them all on Rumble and let's do a deal. And I want to meet them. Okay. So you're going to get to meet the star of the show tonight. And so with that, no further ado, we're going to get right into it. And let me show you this here. Okay. Let me share the video. We have the video right there, bro. Which one? The first one. The first video we showed. No. Chip off the old block.
No, I just came in here.
Yeah. Chip off the old block.
Got his son helping him scam his elderly audience.
No, the video.
Oh, that video, yeah.
Yeah, the one we showed. Stop it. Skip. Okay, hold on now. I haven't shared the video now. Okay, all right, so. Okay, share screen. All right.
He could.
All right, folks, here we go.
Imagine owning lifetime royalties in what could become the next multi-billion-dollar AI app, one poised to reshape the social media and music industries. That's the opportunity behind Jiggle. Jiggle is a breakthrough AI app that lets anyone create a fully produced studio-quality song with just one click.
By the way, you can do all this already. Lots of them for free, right? Lots of them for free for a limited amount, right? And there might be a pro version or an ad-free version or whatever. It's already a fucking scam.
You prompt the language, theme, lyrics, genre, and style, and AI produces the entire track instantly. Version 1.0 is complete and ready to go live, and already generating professional-grade results. Here are examples of songs
Why does it need a cryptocurrency?
already created using Jiggle version 1.
I was one too young to know what had begun. Every lap spark flame, now just memories with names.
How many of Brad's fucking followers knows about producing AI music?
Every drum hits, I love the beat. The echo fades, our hearts collide through every crack. The lightning blaze. Here we roll.
This is only the beginning. Version 2 will allow you to clone your own voice with incredible accuracy.
You broke my heart, so goodbye.
You broke my heart, so goodbye. No more tears left to cry.
Version 3 will generate high-quality music videos automatically, again, with a single click. This is a technology that
So we're still only on version 1, but they're telling us what version 3 will do.
the whole world will use, whether it's to capture a moment of the life of the song, or to create original music for content and social media enthusiasts, to spawn ideas as a musician who's already creating music, or just to write a love song to that special person. The use cases for creating your own music are endless. And as Jiggle goes viral, up to 20% of all the app's profits will be paid as royalties to the community members who help fund its development, including those who join now as version 1 prepares to launch. Over 18 months and more than $14 million has already been invested to build version 1, and the results are phenomenal. Now, we're completing versions 2 and 3, and this is your opportunity to become part of history making.
We're completing versions 2 and 3 at the same time? Seems kind of weird, right?
AI project. Through our partnership with the Limitless community, we're offering lifetime royalties in the app as part of this crowdfunding initiative. Up to 20% of all future profits will be shared among contributors based on the number of shares and founder parks you've chosen. The Jiggle team isn't just building a revolutionary AI platform. They have a global marketing plan designed to scale the user base to over 100 million users worldwide. Imagine 100 million subscribers at just $10 per month. That's $1 billion per month in revenue before advertising is even considered. Even at 10 million users, the yearly revenue will still exceed $1 billion. And with typical AI valuations, that places Jiggle's potential market value between $4 billion and $40 billion. Through the Limitless decentralized referral program, you can participate for as little as 1,000 USDT and secure your position to receive lifetime royalties. This is your chance to be early in the AI revolution and to own a piece of Jiggle forever. To become a part of the Jiggle movement, simply get back to the person who shared this video with you.
So this video's unlisted. And to be part of the Jiggle movement, get back to the person who shared this video with you, right? So they can trace who signed everybody up. So they can go back and trace and see who signed who up.
Imagine.
If this is a legitimate platform, why can't I just go to their platform and put money in, right? It's kind of weird.
Okay, all right. I got another video I want to share with you right here. Rob, can you help me here? See,
Every one of us lives through moments of joy.
see how he treated me? He said, get out of the way. Okay, you what, buddy?
Guess switch the screen.
Well, maybe they couldn't see. I stopped sharing. So why is it doing this?
Share the screen.
Share screen.
Try to, yeah, do that.
Anybody with an audience they're being approached by anything with AI. Crypto kind of has a really bad name right now, right? But AI is where it's at.
Put this on full screen then.
Even Trump invests in AI. Jesus.
Stop and do it. This does that. Every time I do it, it does that. All right, let me see if it'll do it now.
Oh my God. Unshare the screen and share the screen again. Holy fuck.
Please go full screen. Right here? Yeah. Okay, it's working. How about that?
Yeah, click it.
You see, it goes back to that every time.
Well, then do that and then click into it.
All right, do this.
No, you didn't even select it. Okay.
Now do this.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Look at this fucking desktop, bro. Holy shit. It was sent to him by somebody named Brock. He doxed everybody's phone number. Delta Airlines email addresses. Look at what the fuck, dude. Barton's and JGGL, 5 members, 2 online. Enjoy the videos and music you love. Upload original content and share it with AI friends and family and the world on YouTube. And there's some type of attachment here. A movie. Those 2 videos. Awesome. Says Gregory London. Lundin maybe. Awesome. So they're in a Telegram group that's called Barton's and Jiggle. Why is everything everywhere, dude? No wonder you can't work your fucking computer. Look at this. Holy fuck. They just the screenshot, screen recording, screenshot. Holy fuck. Instagram cloud document, screenshot. Everything. That's insane. And he's introducing you to the world of AI investment.
All right, it worked.
Lucky you.
Hey, it works. All right, here we go. No. What about doing to this one now? Just tap that. Is the sound up? Yeah.
Every one of us lives through moments, joy, pain, separation, victory, discovery, and every moment carries a melody, a sound that pulls you back into a specific point in your life. YouTube is for long-form content. TikTok is a fast reactive trend. Instagram on aesthetic photos and short videos. There's never been a social network built on music and the soundtrack of life's moments until now. Jiggle is the world's first social network for the soundtrack of your life. You feel a moment right here, right now. One tap, and you jiggle it. You generate the sound of the moment. You create this visual expression. You will capture the emotions as your personal soundtrack. Getting such soundtracks, and you're already creating an artist, a character born from your own emotions.
This does not sound like something people would use at all.
But Jiggle isn't only for everyday users, it's also a breakthrough tool for artists. How many unfinished songs lie forgotten on phones and hard drives? How many moments should become tracks that never did? Jiggle turns pure emotions into a musical foundation that artists can bring back to life. Here is where a new way, a new space for self-expression starts to take shape.
So here we go. Pack price $1,000 is $1,000 is 1 share. Token price at 25 cents. Jiggle tokens unlocked for purchase would be 4. You're locked in for 6 months, invested in 8 months. All the way up to $1 million investment. Everybody, it looks like all these people, at least, this doesn't include the influencers that were just giving their shit for free. All these people are locked for 6 months, invested in 8 months.
Okay. Every one of us. Okay. All right. So before I go to the next, I've got one other thing I want to share with you.
God damn, this is disgusting, Brad.
Okay. And I can't wait to, I don't know why this black screen's doing this, guys, but okay, let me just put up the next one. Hopefully it'll. Okay. All right. So let's go here. Let's see.
Real musicians are fighting every tooth and nail against AI.
Okay, sure. Of course it did. Okay. All right. So guys, this is, I just put this on Facebook a while ago. This is kind of a personal tour of the offices from the 51st floor high rise in downtown Moscow. Okay.
Like, you have to know, this is literally the signature move of scam artists. Oh, let me show you around our high-rise office on the 51st floor of such and such tower in downtown Moscow. Are you shitting me? Look how important these people are. They got a skyscraper in Moscow.
Okay, so this is the owner. He's giving you a little tour here, and I've got two little tours for you. So here's the first one. See if
This is one of the signature moves of scam artists.
you can detect who's singing on this track.
Oh, God.
Okay, all right, and let me see if I go to the next.
Wait a second.
Okay, let's see here. Detect. This is a personal tour of the offices from the 51st floor high rise.
So no one spoke. The audio could be added in, customized for every fucking person they sent this video to. No one spoke at all in the video. So whatever audio he's going to say is playing, I don't give a fuck what he says. It could be a different audio for each person you sent the video to. But I want to see, I'm going to look for some clues here.
In downtown Moscow. Okay, so this is the owner. He's giving you a little tour here, and I've got two little tours for you. So here's the first one. See if you can detect who's singing on this track.
It's going to be Brad or something stupid, but they did that on purpose, you fucking retard, to make it personalized to you. I don't even know. None of them speak English. How do we know what company this is or what the fuck they're doing? It was just...
Watch what happens when you block.
No, we got to get by the ads, but then we're going to look for some clues here. So we get some weird face shot that's got a filter on it. I wish I could go frame by frame. I can't on... let me slow it down. But I'll also probably have to mute it because it'll be annoying sounding. All right, so we get a spin in office. We've got a couple people at desk. Soccer photos. Supposedly we're in Moscow, by the way. Got a candle chart. I do see Russian characters on the screen. We do get a little bit of out the window here. Some more people at computers. Random people walking around. Lots of screens. God, this looks so scammy, dude. Like you wouldn't believe how many people we've got working on your account right now. Look, we're just doing our office Christmas party. We're still here working all night. This looks so fucking scammy. Some live stream going on here. Christmas trees in the background. What do we see outside? Just glass. What's he got? He doesn't have shit going on his computer. Oh, he's on his laptop and his phone. Perfect. God damn, this looks so fucking scammy, dude. They're all huddled around this guy. None of his screens are fired up either. He's taking a big stretch. Been hard at the programmings. One 3D printer over here in the corner. And a thumbs up. Dude, this is so fucking scam. I'm gonna speed it back up. Give me a second. I'll get you the audio back. This is so scammy.
You can detect who's singing on this track.
America #1 scam US. We love you. No one speaks the whole time, so who gives a fuck who's singing on the track?
Okay, all right. And
sounds pretty bad, yes.
Next one, Brock. Okay, let's see here. Close. And one more. Okay. Screen. I mean, this is freaking awesome, man. This is unbelievable.
What?
Hey, Brett. Hey, bro. I want to introduce a little bit our team and show how everything's going on. So this is our office.
This literally looks like it. This is so scammy, dude.
Hey, people work. It's Christmas time. Yeah. This is our bot farm.
Why are you showing on the bot farm, bro? It's a bunch of cell phones plugged in with fans blowing over them. This is our bot farm. Brad, you're being scammed, bro. And you're scamming your audience because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Why do they need bots? You said we had 150 million users in 4 days. What do you mean we got a bot farm? They led with the bot farm. Hey, Brad, this our office. Here our bot farm. They led with that's the best thing they got, bro.
Happy for work.
Happy for work.
Yeah. This is our bot farm. A lot of mobile phone work with traffic.
Mobile phone works with traffic. Mobile phone works with traffic. This one's not even full, dude. They've only got 5 phones in this one. Mobile phone works with traffic. Yeah, they don't have any users, Brad. There's all the 150 million users.
This is our meeting room. Here is all our crazy plan.
Bro, I bet you they run 1,000 scams out of here.
We have 2 exchanges right now. It's Jiggle token. It's huge. Atla coin. Our team. Relax zone. Christmas. 51st level.
What are they providing to you, Brad? Like, they just told you they'll take your money and invest you in AI?
This is my brother.
I don't care. Fuck Brad. He's built every dime he's ever fucking made off the backs of fucking people over in MLMs, right? To the point he's got his own goddamn hardwood basketball court with his name at half court in a separate garage on his property. Like, fuck him and his stupid fucking face. I hope this breaks him. I hope they take him for every goddamn dime he's ever made. And him and his fucking family are living under a goddamn bridge when they're done.
Mikhail, he's a smart guy.
He head programmer, very smart guy. He's 12. God damn it.
Evening, guys.
Very happy America time. Go Eagles. What? Oh, God damn it. I'd rather be in hell with my back broke than fucking invest with a couple of fucking teenagers in Moscow who are on the bleeding edge of AI technology. God damn it. If Brad gets tied up with not registering for investing with a foreign agent, him and Tim Pool. Yep, sounds perfect.
Let me tell you a little story here.
These guys are fucking insane, dude.
All righty. So let me get back to
Love you, happy America time.
Stop share. And why are we not on the screen, bro? Okay. Why are we over there now?
Go to the far left one. No,
Far left?
Yeah, that one. There you go.
Good thing I got him. There's that guy. Get rid of him, bro. Eliminate him. Okay. So let me tell you a little story here. I want to tell you the story of how I got hooked up with these guys. Okay?
Oh God.
And then
they sent me a message on Telegram.
Another one right there. You
can't do that one.
Okay.
Me love America a long time. Okay. That's right.
So I want to, before I get into the details of how we're going to make
I didn't mean to sniffle into the mic. My bad.
Money on this investment, I want to give you a backstory real quick. A year and a half ago, a friend of mine from Oklahoma named Cowboy Charlie Curry called me up, and I've known Charlie for 20 years. And he said, "Hey, Brad, I've got this crypto thing." I said, "Charlie, I don't understand anything about that." He said, "No worries. But the deal is the offering is closing in like tomorrow." So I'm thinking, okay,
it always is.
Last night I must have been at the bottom of the barrel. Okay. So anyway, he said, "Well, whatever. But here's what we're doing." And he started telling me about this crypto, okay, this token thing that it was going to make all this money. And so anyway, I didn't know what to say. I didn't understand a lick of what he said. He got a friend of his from West Texas, a multimillionaire, on the line with us on the Zoom. He tried to explain it to me. So I told Charlie, I said, "Listen, you wasted enough time on me tonight. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you $12,000. Put me in that deal. If you say it's good, I know you, Charlie. I know you're an honest man. I know you're a good man, a good Christian man. And I don't understand it. I'm just going, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. Here's $12,000. Put me in a deal." Okay, I didn't think anything about it. Okay, we couldn't go recruit people. There was no time. It ended the next day. Okay, but it had to have a vesting period. These coins or whatever. And so we really couldn't do anything but wait. So about a year goes by, and Charlie texts me he texted me on Sunday morning. I looked at my phone from side the bed. I said, Charlie, okay. He says, hey, Brad, you remember those coins? And actually, he called me, I think. But anyway, he said, you remember those coins we got, that $12,000? I'm thinking, yeah, I ain't never going to see that again. He said, hey, they just went live. And guess what? They opened up big time. Your 12,000 is now worth 160 grand. I almost fell out of the bed. Okay. Now here's where, then he called me back the next week and he said, hey, Brad, have you looked at the price lately on your coins? I said, Charlie, I don't even know how to get to it. Okay. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, well, you better start figuring it out because now your 12,000 is worth 240 grand, right at $250,000. I'm like, my gosh, oh my gosh. So he says, hey, you got those passwords, right? Those 12 seed words? And I said, what passwords? I said, man, I don't know where them things are. Are you kidding me? I wrote that down a year ago. He said, well, you better find them or you're screwed. You've lost everything on this deal. If you can't find them, the company can't even get them. Okay. So I'm like tearing up. I got stuff strode everywhere, papers all over the place here on my desk, and I'm going through them. And this is the honest to God truth. I'm going through these things like crazy, trying to tear this house down and trying to find these things. And I'm beside myself. And no lie, this was exactly what happened. I took my hat off and I put it down. I said, dear God, please let me find these passwords. I don't know.
Yeah, God, please, God, bring me all this money and wealth.
I'm telling you, the very next page I picked up, there it was. And I don't know, you can call it what you want to, but that's exactly how it happened. I had the 12 passwords. I mean, you talk about excited. I was running all around the pool table, going crazy. Okay. And so anyhow, since then, they've gone up more. Okay. And so it's just, it's unbelievable.
Wait, you haven't cashed out? You're allegedly setting at $250,000 of a $12,000 investment, and you haven't cashed out? Yeah, fattening the pig, pig butcher scam. You haven't pulled out? Are you fucking stupid?
They're supposed to.
There is no money. This is all bullshit. How does Brad know? He can't even fucking check it. All he knows is Charlie keeps telling him and said, oh my God, now it's worth $250,000. We better hold out. They're saying it's going to go to $1 million, Brad. Okay.
Supposed to be in another, I'm going to get them out in August of 27. Those, they're supposed to be worth, I think, if the price goes to where we think, probably 3 or 4 million. Okay.
They got him. Moscow got him, baby. If they told me I can't cash out until August of 2027, but they're thinking that my $12,000 is going to be worth $4 million.
Okay, and
this literally preys on people who don't understand crypto. That's why there's a sense of urgency. That's why you have to get in now. That's why they'll tell you, oh, you might want to. It's kind of a sketchy thing. You might have to kiss it all goodbye, but you got the money into invest, right? To potentially you have all this upside. Like just go ahead and write it off because we're gonna have to wait a couple years to get it out. But at the end, and then they start calling you and building it up, and you can double down. There's another round of investment coming in. I don't know if you're interested in it, but I'm gonna do it. Bullshit.
And then
Brad can't even check the price. He has no idea. Just some guy's calling him and telling him how much it's worth.
Charlie called me back like a month ago, and he said, "Hey, Brad, they opened it back up for the family members that was already in."
What did I just say? What did I just say? There is zero real investments that closes and then opens back up just for the family members of the original investors. There is zero legitimate investment that you can get in that lets you invest. And hurry. It's getting ready to close. Hurry. Oh, wait. Well, you know how I told you we turned your $12,000 into $3 million? They just happened to open it up again to where only your family members can invest. Isn't that crazy? And you've seen how much you've already made, right? Don't you want your family members to invest? I just said this. I haven't watched this video, okay? I just said they're going to come back around and say, oh, well, they happen to open it back up again.
In this, and those, they're supposed to be worth, I think, if the price goes to where we think, probably 3 or 4 million. Okay, and then Charlie called me back like a month ago, and he said, hey, Brad, they opened it back up for the family members that was already in this. They're going to let us buy a few more. So I said, all right, well, I'm putting 50,000 in there. Give me some more.
They got him with 12 and hooked him on, hey, it's already worth 250. Maybe it might be worth 3 or 4 by the time we're said and done. And this motherfucker dropped 50 grand. He's being siphoned. Now, Brad's a millionaire, 100%, but he's being siphoned.
Okay, and I had a buddy, I called him up.
God, I wish I had dumb fucking millionaire friends.
Told him on the spot, and he said, yeah, put me in. I'll do 50.
And they got him to recruit another guy for another 50 grand.
And another guy, well, I'm putting 50,000 in there. Give me some more. Okay. And I had a buddy, I called him up, told him on the spot, and he said, yeah, put me in. I'll do 50. And another guy said, I'll do 25. And so we had to buy him right, get him. And and we can actually.
He almost slipped up. We had to buy him right then. Right? It was getting ready to close. We had to buy him. We had to buy him like that. Brad became a millionaire off being, I guess, a dumb, likable salesman. Like, people like Brad. That's why people watch his show. So when he melts down and whatever, people get pissed off. But basically, he became a millionaire by being at the upper end of a bunch of MLMs, right? He had one that sold a discount card and one that sold insurance and one that sold this. But, like, he's in a bunch of the MLMs he was part of shut down, but he's in some of, like, their recruiting videos. Like, he's like a top double-breasted eagle, fucking dragon, blah, blah, blah. Like, how they have the weird levels. He's, like, high levels in some of that shit and has a huge downline that all pay, in an MLM, you're all paying money up. So the higher you are, that's the only people that make money.
Actually sell them.
In too many cities, dangerous illegals walk free.
They got another $100 and some $1,000 worth of $125,000 worth of investment through Brad.
Join ICE and help us catch the worst of the worst.
On the open market here very soon. Another guy said, I'll do 25. And so we had to buy them right, get them. And,
right then.
And we can actually sell them on the open market here very soon in the next month or so.
I bet you can.
And so I'm excited about getting some quick return on that. But let me tell you something.
How can we look up the coin? It's on the blockchain, right? How can we look it up?
I tell you that to tell you this. When
he's getting ready to get rug pulled so fucking hard.
Charlie called me about this. I listened very attentively because I've done a lot of stuff over the last.
Oh, Charlie brought you this investment opportunity too. So you're in with this man. You're with this man for what, $137,000. You have seen zero return other than Charlie telling you what it's worth, and now you're investing again? Hell yeah.
Year investing. I've invested. I mean, I don't even want to tell you how much money I lost. You wouldn't believe it. You pass out. And Brock knows, and he's shaking his head because he dropped 35,000 himself. Okay. And I mean, it's terrible. And but the one thing that's worked every single time is Charlie's deal.
His 18-year-old kid dropped a $35,000 investment.
Every single time. Whatever Charlie says, it works. And so Charlie said, Brad, we got this new thing called Jiggle. You ever heard of it? And I said, the only thing I know that jiggles is Jello. Okay, Jiggle. And I said, I don't know anything. Okay, he said, here's what it is. He said, man, this is going to be the social media. No, we don't have a social media for music. We got Instagram for pictures. We got Facebook, got YouTube and Rumble for podcasts. And we got, TikTok for rants or little short rants. But we don't have anything that does music. And you can pick out your, you can select, you just go on this little app, push a button. It selects the genre, country, rock, whatever you want. You select the mood. Is it romantic? I did one for my mother, okay? And I just put a couple of keywords in there, and then you just put a couple of keywords like "Mom, I love you so much," or you've always had my back, or whatever. And then they write the lyrics. You push a button and it's written in 2 minutes, okay? Literally, I'm talking. This is changing the game of everything. What used to take a songwriter like my brother in Nashville a couple of months to maybe write a song is going to be done in a matter of hours now. Okay. And so this is a total game changer. I don't even understand the whole thing, but here's what I understand.
I don't understand it, but give me your money.
And here's what you better understand. And you better listen to me real close right here. If you don't hear anything else I say tonight, you better get this. And it's this right here. You heard the guy say on there, if we had 100 million customers, and let me tell you something, these guys are brilliant. They're geniuses. And now this ain't genius. This is old as the time is. How do you get people hooked on something? You give it to them for free first, like drug dealers do, right? Okay, or in every other business. Okay, I mean, that sounds terrible, but you know what I'm saying.
He called the guy Cowboy Charlie Curly.
To get the kid hooked.
Or Curry.
Then you start paying. So the app allows someone to do a jiggle or two for free. Okay, and then they see how much they like it, and then it's $10 a jiggle. Okay, to do this, and this is going to be a social media platform, guys, just like Facebook or Instagram.
I bet it is. Every social media platform that launches is successful, right? Especially when it comes from Russia with love, right?
We're filling the vacuum.
I love Soviet MySpace.
Filling the void. You hear me? There's no music out there like this. This is AI.
There literally is. How do you think we write all the AI music for this show? The stupid little songs we make about Bert. They're all made for free in about 2 goddamn minutes.
You can have yourself dancing on there, doing whatever, in the rain. I don't know. But anyway, I was going to say, okay, so listen, if we had 100 million people doing one jiggle.
Brad's making, so the reason that video said, want to invest, get back to the person who shared this video with you. Brad's making a percentage off everybody's investment. It's exactly what the fuck he's doing. The same as QTV or Phil Silver and all that stupid shit, right? They have to go through Brad to invest. He makes a percentage off the investment he brings, but they'll never see these millions of dollars or whatever the fuck they're getting in jiggle coins.
A month. Just one. These young people are going to do 100 million people doing one jiggle a month.
Yeah, if I had 100 million people giving me $1 a month. No shit, Brad. Just think about it. Let's just create a novel fucking social media app. And then we have 100 million people that join in a month and pay $10 per month. Where are we at? We're billionaires. Shut the fuck up.
Just one. These young people are going to do them every day. But one a month, 100 million people. Do you know what 100 million times $10 is? Yeah, it's 1 billion with a B. The B don't stand for Brad, it stands for billion. Okay? And so we're going to have 1 billion. That would be coming in that month. Well, our group, the group that I'm inviting you to be a part of, we're going to get 20% of the profit on the royalties of that billion.
Oh, shit.
But it's not going to be paid once a month. It's going to be paid daily.
Straight from Moscow.
Daily. Okay? So oh my gosh. Okay? Let me get to, okay. Is it right here, bro? All right, let me share the screen. And I'm going to tell you something. The best part's coming up. You're fixing to meet the owners, okay, in just a minute. But I got a couple more things to share before I bring the rock stars on here. Okay? So where is it, bro?
Screen, top right. Entire screen.
Entire screen.
Share that screen one. And this one left.
His son's a little scamming piece of shit, too, apparently.
Okay, so as you can see here, these are the offerings, okay? You can get in this. Now, let me just be honest with you. The Founders Pack 1 is $500, but you're only getting 0.33 of one.
Yeah,
share.
just go ahead and
go
ahead and write that one off. You can get in for $500, but that's not what we're looking at. We're looking above that.
I wouldn't recommend it, okay, unless that's the only thing you could do. Really, the start.
Unless that's the only thing you could do, of course.
It's for $1,000. And that's what I love about this, guys. Now, some of you may say, Brad, I don't have $1,000. I don't have a pot to be in. Hey, friend, been there, done that. I understand. Don't feel bad. There will be other opportunities coming down the road because I've learned some things from the inside that I can't mention right now, but there's going to be some coming down the road soon. Okay? But for now, most people can scrounge up $1,000 if they understand what's at stake here. You're going to get one share in the company. Okay? Now, I'm using the word share. There's actually another word that Dima's going to mention here in a minute, but I'm using share because that's what our graphics say here. Okay? It's royalties. Okay? So now a Founders Pack 3 is $5,000. You get 8 shares. So you can tell you get more bang for your buck. Okay? Founders Pack 4, 10,000. You get 18 shares. Okay? 25,000, you get 50 shares. 50,000, 110 shares. 100,000, 250 shares. And for all you big fish, I know I got a lot of you going to do the Elon Musk special package of $1 million. Okay? So you can figure that out later. I'm going to stop at the 100 for now. Okay? Now here's what I want you to get. Understand, listen to me close. let's say the company had 1 million users today that used it today at $10. That's $10 million that the company brought in. 2 million of that, 20%, is going to come to us out here in the field. Okay. Now, your part will depend upon how many shares you have of the percentage. Okay. So let's say the rate was let's say the rate was 20. Let's just say $20. $20 is what it comes out is a share. So if you had $1,000 package, you had one share, you make $20 today. Okay. You can take that money out and claim it immediately. Not no sit around and wait on it and all that kind of crap. Can't get it out. It's stuck over there somewhere. No, you get it out immediately and put it in your bank account every single day. So tomorrow, okay, let me go to this. Let's say you got. Let me go to the 10,000. Let's say you got. Oh, that's a bad number. I'm gonna do the 25 just for it's even number. Okay, so 50 shares. If you had 50 shares and they were worth $10 a piece today, 50 times 10, you make $500 today. Tomorrow, maybe you make $450. The next day, depending on what they make, you make $700. What I'm getting at is, I believe
he does not do videos very often on his losses. He shut down his show for a while. Basically, the MLM that he was part of that had all of his downline, they basically went under. Right? The owners eventually just cut all their money and run. So the problem with an MLM is eventually you run out of new people. This is the problem with like Amway right now and why they try to rebrand into this and mentorship programs and blah, blah, blah. They don't even want you saying Amway when you pitch it anymore because everybody's worked their way through Amway. So eventually they try to rebrand a couple times and the owners, the higher ups will cut their money and go do something else. So he shut down his show for a while and wouldn't tell nobody why. It was just like, I'm so busy, blah, blah, blah. It was because his MLM that he had been staked in for so long and had all of his downline just closed doors and the owners ran with the money, which Brad had made a shit ton of money too because he had so many people below him. Everybody just ran with the money. So Brad spent like months trying to take his entire downline that he had built of tens of thousands of people to a new MLM and get them signed up. Then he comes signed his audience up. After he got all those people in their spots, all the people he wanted to make money, his entire family down below him, then he come and signed up his audience. Same way Phil does, right? Phil's got Carrie at the top of all his MLMs.
Believe, and Dima can correct me if I'm wrong here in just a minute, but
Phil is actually under him and Q Streaming. Yeah, I had it wrong.
I believe that with the way this is going, you're going to...
They're not even fucking mentioning Q Streaming anymore.
...able to recoup whatever package you come in on within a couple of months. Okay?
Wait, is that a guarantee? Hold on.
With the way this is going, you're going to be able to recoup. I believe, and Dima can correct me if I'm wrong here in just a minute, but I believe that with the way this is going, you're going to be able to recoup whatever package you come in on within a couple of months. Okay.
Within a couple months, you're going to be, your investment's already secured within a couple months.
Okay. Is I think the projection. Y'all correct me in a minute if I'm wrong. Okay. But I don't care if it's 6 months. What you better understand is this. Once you're, and I mean, this is coming in every day. I've been paid 10 days in a row on my phone. 10 days in a row. I'm getting paid every day. Okay.
Brad is the big fish, right? Brad has the audience. Brad has the downline. So they don't care to send him $20, $50, $100, $500 a day to sign up all these other investors.
I mean, look, okay. Once you...
Why didn't you tell us the amount you were being paid every day? Was it astronomical?
Recouped your investment, guess what? Every single day for the rest of your life, your oil well's pumping. Your oil well's pumping. And as this thing grows to 100 million users, okay, to 500 million users, maybe even a billion at some point, I don't know.
Yeah, wait till they get the other bot farms fired up.
But I'm just saying, can you imagine what we're going to get every single day?
I'm sure it does, but Brad's too dumb. Goddamn, I hope this lands him in prison. And in trouble for not registering as a foreign agent.
The day you die, or at least until Jiggle turns into MySpace or something. I don't know. I don't see that happening, but you get the point, okay? As long as that thing's running, you're making money, man. And I believe there's people on here, I don't care if you get in for $1,000. I believe there's people on here that are going to be blessed.
What about 500?
20-fold, 50-fold, 10,000-fold with this. Think about that, friend. If you had an extra $100 a day coming into your wallet every single day. Okay, now, Brock, before we bring the founders on, Brock is going to explain to you the second part of this, okay?
Oh, God. Now it's his son's pitch.
Now, what I just explained to you, you remember what I told you about Charlie and those tokens? That was another deal, okay? What I'm showing you right here is the oil well that produces every day where you get 20% royalties, okay? Now, it has nothing to do with Charlie's other deal, the tokens. But Brock is now going to demonstrate how the tokens work for Jiggle. Okay, so this is an additional thing, okay, that you can be a part of. So, Brock, here, sit in my chair. I'll take that. Okay. About time. About time to go forward. Yeah.
All right, this is the token packs. It's the same prices as the founders packs as you saw before. This is the second part of Jiggle, and I think it is the biggest money in your investment. So how you get access to these tokens packs is you first have to buy a founders pack. Once you buy a founders pack, then you have unlocked access to buy the token packs.
Well, you become a founder, then you get a tokens pack, and the token pack you can sell to people who want to use Jiggle, and you get paid per token.
You got balls over there?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. I can look everywhere.
So, for example, we'll start with a token pack 3, 5,000. So if you pay $5,000 for a founders pack, which is your oil well, yep, then you have the ability, if you want to purchase a $500 token pack, a $1,000 token pack, or a $5,000 token pack. That's your limit. So let's say you purchase a 5,000 founder pack and a $5,000 tokens pack. So right here, for that purchase, you get 20,833 Jiggle tokens for the price point of 24 cents. Now, they launched yesterday on Christmas morning.
Listen to this.
Okay, that's what the video showed and all the charts.
Attention law enforcement. You took an oath to protect and serve. To keep your family, your neighbors.
In the video, and everybody was in there working. They launched yesterday morning at the price point of 75 cents to the open market.
Triple your money immediately.
And in, what was it?
Triple your money immediately.
Like 2 minutes, it went up to $2 already. So that 24 cents you bought already was up to $2, okay? Now, the last one we were in, it went
How are you still getting pre-market pricing when the market's already open?
up to $10 real quick in the first, 3 weeks. It went up $10. So that means if that is the same thing here, which is predicted to be a lot bigger than that, if it went to $10 and you have 20,833 of these tokens, that means you have over $200,000 in these tokens. Now, with these tokens, it's long-term money. It's not daily money. It's long-term. There's a 6-month lockup period where you cannot touch the tokens at all.
Oh, of course there is.
After that ends, then begins an 18-month vesting period, which means your tokens will allocate for 18 straight months until you reach your full maximum amount of tokens. But in that period of vesting, you can sell if you want. You don't the lockup period. So, for instance, or just to recap real quick, if you take this yellow ball right here, this pool ball right here, this is the founders pack, okay? The one ball. You purchase the founders pack, then and only then you have access to the 2 ball, the tokens pack, okay? You can't go straight to the tokens. You have to get a founders pack first. That's the oil well.
They did not launch at 75 cents a token. They launched at 94 cents a token, and they're setting at 92 cents a token.
And then you will have the ability to purchase the tokens pack, which is not daily money, but it's long-term, big money. And that's what we did on the last deal, where my $900 I put in turned into 90-some thousand, and my dad's 12,000 turned into 300-some thousand. And it's still growing right now. So
right, but we can't access it, and some guy just calls and tells us how much it's worth.
So that's really it for the token packs. I'll let you take it back over. We'll get to the owners.
Oh, hey.
He chased his son around trying to make him some type of fucking big athlete or whatever, and now he's on here crypto scamming people. Like, how much did you put in to having your son become a professional athlete, and now you got him fucking scamming people on crypto? Are you shitting me? The trade volume over the past 24 hours is down 40%.
He did pretty good, didn't he? Chip off the old block. That block. All right, and leave no smart other comments. Okay.
Today, the low was 78 cents. Just today, the low was 78 cents.
Let me, okay. All right, so I hope you're getting the picture here. This is huge. Now, I want to say this as I bring these guys on. I want you to understand something. We have had, listen, Brock and I, this is how, I blame it on him. He's smart. He understands this stuff. I don't.
Oh, God.
We got in here and did a meeting with 500 people the other night. Man, we were so excited. We got to the end of it and we realized, oh, crap, they got to get USDT. You have to have USDT to actually join. Okay. And so, how are they going to get USDT? And we literally sat here looking at each other, and I'm going, Brock, say something. Okay. Because I don't know what to say. And so we said, all right, here's my cell number or something, or here's my email. Email me. And Brock and I went to Waffle House at 1 a.m. We figured out the plan. He said, Dad, we can do this Google spreadsheet thing, appointments, and we had people lining up to do them. And Benny told me, Brad, you got to do them individually, one at a time. It's going to take about 30 minutes for each one. So we planned, listen to this. This was on the 23rd. Yes, the 23rd, night of the 23rd, 3:30 a.m., which would have been the 24th, I guess. We figured that we were going to do meetings from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern in the morning, 15 hours a day, take off 1 hour for church and 1 hour for opening presents with the family. And we were going to work them around the clock doing these, or Brock was going to do it. I can't do it. And look, we figured it up. Even doing all that, we could only help 100 people. So let me tell you how good these guys are. hit Dima up at no telling what time it was in the middle of the night and said, hey, we got to have emergency Zoom. This is physically impossible, especially when you're dealing with somebody like Brad, okay, that don't know what he's doing. He said, get on Zoom right now. And I'm talking in 2 minutes, we were on Zoom. Just that fast. This is the owners, okay? We got on Zoom.
Yeah, you're bringing them money, and they're going to fucking scam you. Of course they're going to tell you how to convert your U.S. dollars to crypto that you can send to them.
I explained to him. He said, Brad, you're no worry, okay? Now, I'm trying to talk like him because I think it's cool, okay? You got to get that accent. Hey, you know what, Dima? I've been making fun of all my life about my accent. And hopefully these people are not going to make fun of you. But it is interesting because I love, and Brock has a friend. Brock has a great friend of his. You remember the story I told you about the kid that spent Christmas with us last year and opened all the presents? He was from Lithuania. And he would say, oh, Brock, you give me these presents. This is so good. And we say, try it on. And it just warmed my heart. This kid got so much out of this. I was crying watching him because he came from nothing. And he was so thankful for all these presents. Like, so anyway, I love, and I'm Dima, you ain't believe this, but Brock, I catch him talking like you over the last 48 hours. We're just talking. We're at the restaurant and he'll start having an accent. I'm like he's not trying to, though. All right? It's so beautiful. I love the way you communicate. So anyway, so with that said, they created.
This is such a fucking scam, bro.
Hundreds of employees. We'll get them in there. We'll take care of you. You know worry. We take care of it, Brad. I said it's the best Christmas present I ever felt because
we got hundreds of employees.
We had like 3 hours sleep, 48 hours.
I'm going to show you our data center with 17 cell phones and 4 people hanging out in an office pretending it's Christmas. But we got hundreds of employees.
We're dying. Okay, and so these guys take care of you. So with no further ado, I'm going to bring on Gregory Anatoly. Gregory is in Moscow right now, I think. And Anatoly's in Germany. And here's Greg. And here's
everyone.
Anatoly. He's in Berlin, Germany. And the man of the hour, Dima. All right, so let me unmute.
Hi, everybody. Hey, everyone.
All right, so I'm not sure how you guys want to share, but I want to give you the floor. This is a Little Talk Show Nation. I'm so excited. These people, I cannot tell you. I've known Benny, and I've known Benny for a year, and I've known Charlie for 20 years. I've known these guys for about a week. And we've probably spent more time together in the past week than any of us have with our family. We've done more Zoom calls for hours planning stuff coming into America. Okay, so Dima, I'm going to let you kind of introduce.
Oh God.
Take a few minutes here and share your heart.
Brad, Brooke, you're absolutely rock stars, thank you so much. That was an introduced presentation, and you really nailed it. Thank you for your representing. It's so powerful, really. Now, I would like to take a moment to tell everyone a bit about who we are. Hey, everyone.
Wait. This guy in the bottom left just got out of prison for a $250 million blockchain scam.
My name is Dima. Jiggle is a Swiss-based company at the core of an international group of IT companies operating across the Middle East, Asia, Europe, Latin America, and the CIS region. All of our global operations are structured under a Swiss legal framework. To date, over 300 million has been invested across our entire group of companies. Out of that, approximately 20 million has been invested directly into the Jiggle ecosystem, covering technology, infrastructure, product development, and global scaling. Today, Jiggle is one of the 10 key.
There's a bunch of puff pieces on him right now. That's basically like the phoenix rising from the ashes. How blockchain scam starts a new $250 million business. Blah 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 blah. There's a bunch of puff pieces on him that all came out in November and December.
Project within our group that are designed to reach unicorn status. Our group of IT companies is already valued at over 1 billion based on independent valuation by leading UK-based appraisal firms. We operate globally across sports, fintech, data analytics, marketing, education, and other kind of business. But at the center of everything we do, what correct we entire ecosystem, this is music, this is emotion. Jiggle is a global social network built from day one for massive international scaling. A platform where emotion, voice, and music become digital assets, where its creator owns what they create, and where value flows back to people instead of being locked inside platform. This is not idea. This is not a promise. This is a real product, already live, already global, and already scaling in testnet and live testing models with over 3 million users worldwide. We deliberately didn't not rush in the United States. We spent a year preparing, building technology infrastructure.
They're only coming to the United States because Trump's not going after anybody right now. Recent blockchain sports Ponzi promo event in Belarus has seen local media asking comfortable questions. Supposedly, the root of the Belarus government embracing crypto Ponzi fraud is Chinese debt. Back in October, residents of Gomel, a city in Belarus, woke up to cars being drifted by drivers from Japan, Australia, the Netherlands, Thailand, and Brazil. The promo was marketing campaign for blockchain sports, an MLM crypto Ponzi scheme run by convicted fraudster Dmitry Saxonov. That's him right there. He was only released from prison in 2022. God damn, he keeps moving countries. Oh, God. Wait. But wait. Look, this is his most recent scam where you become a drift founder for a certain investment. Then you can buy drift packs, which is 1 node and 1 share in the drift pool, or 16 nodes and 16. It's the same scam. In September 2024, Saskinov organized a joint photo shoot with Pseudo Investment Fund, claiming that he was being allocated $3 billion allegedly in Saudi Arabia. At the same time, he sent out news to Belarusian media that his company X Labs Inc. was being allocated by whom unknown, unfinished Shanter Hill facility for advanced IT developments. It's the same scam, bro. You got to be a drift founder to get drift coins, to get drift nodes, to drift. Oh my God, dude. They're...
communicate.
Fuck it. Take their money. I don't even care.
Now we are ready. Today, Jiggle officially enters the US market. Now let me ask you something. What if you had been there on the very first day of Facebook? Where it was still just a college project? What if you had been one of the early investors in Uber? What if you had invested early in YouTube or Instagram? You already know what those stories ended. There is our opportunity to be one of the people who stood with us from very beginning, to be part of the system while it's still being built, to grow together with us, to grow with it, together with it. Be one of Jiggle, build with Jiggle, growth with Jiggle. Be one of the co-investors and early participants who spent it at the very start. If you're watching right now, it's not by accident. Go to our Facebook page, explore Jiggle, join the ecosystem, and be part of what comes next. And before I go, I want to pass the mic to Anatoly, one of the people who has been with us from the very beginning, from the earliest day it's built the companies and the ecosystems. Anatoly, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Dima. And before I jump to make a perfect closure, let me thank you, Brad and Bro. It was amazing that you're marvelous, both of you, and the chemistry between you. I'm just enjoying watching you every time. So one last but not least thing that we are strong international team with 300 people operating all over the world. And over the last 2 years, we've been in 30 countries. And when I'm saying this, it's literally me and Dima were on 100 flights during the past 2 years, meeting and working and closing deals with top influencers, elite athletes, global stars, and CEOs of the leading tech companies. So everything is really a massive social media ecosystem. It's built, it's tested, and it's fully up and running. So when Dima says that be part of the Facebook, be part of the YouTube, be part of biggest platforms, it's not the exaggeration. Those are not just goals we want to reach. There's goals we intend to go beyond. And there's something much bigger coming. A collaboration within the world of sports. Follow us, support us, you'll see what's coming next. And something that this world have never seen before.
In the world of sports.
Never experienced is happening right now. So people, this is, let's say, it's the fate. Just came down on us. Everybody join us on Facebook. Our team is there. I mentioned we have 300 specialists operating around the world. They're here. No one gets left behind. No one gets ignored. We're here. We got you. To the moon. Let's jiggle it.
Yeah.
To the moon. Yeah, of course.
Gregory, we need your patient.
I'm here, man. You know what? Actually, I have nothing left to say in terms of numbers. You've told those guys already. We are over 300 people that love what they do, that really believe in the bright future. And I think from my point of view, the only thing I wanted to say is that we have so huge passion for what we do. We so believe in what we do, and we are so blessed that we have Matt, Brad, and Brock. This is just insane. This is really insane. A lot of you guys who are on the stream and Brad and Brock have seen how we work in the past days. They've seen these sleepless nights. They've seen this like infinite calls and stuff.
Yeah, you're bringing them money, dude. It's once they get the money, that's when they don't answer the phone anymore. I would stay up, right? Working everybody. If I was scamming somebody, I would stay up all goddamn night trying to get you to convert your dollar bills into tokens that you can send to me. But once I've got all your money, that's when I don't answer the phone. Brad gonna hop on a plane to the UAE to chase one of these motherfuckers down and get your money back?
This is insane, and we believe that we are in the very beginning of the new era. There are a lot of people who use Instagram. There are a lot of people who use Snapchat, who use YouTube. And
he's so goddamn dumb, dude.
About what unites all these platforms.
I keep bouncing back and forth from this is fucking horrible what he's doing to his audience, but fuck him. Like I hope they take every dime he's got.
I think the possibility and opportunity to express yourself unites these platforms. YouTube have made from people hundreds and thousands and millions of videographers. Instagram have made from people millions and millions of photographers. And there are a lot of different social media in the world, but there is no one based around the music. And music, I think, is the best of art. You know, it really shows the passion, really gives the people opportunity to express themselves the way.
Did they forget TikTok was literally called Musical.ly? TikTok was literally called Musical.ly. And it's music based still, right? You have all the fucking music you can use on there, and that's where songs go viral at.
They feel. Since we have launched the app, since we have launched the MVP, we have seen and heard millions of different songs, literally millions of different songs. And people create these songs about their family. People create these songs about their friends, about a lot of things happening in their lives, bad things, good things, great things. And guys, this is just the beginning. The only thing I like to say, just join us, join Brad, join Brock, join this wonderful team, and by team I mean all of us. Join us and watch how we will conquer the United States market. Just watch us.
They're doing so well. They're doing so well that the day after Christmas, they come on to talk to Brad Barton's following. These are the tech giants of the future. This is Mark Zuckerberg coming to Brad Barton to fucking pitch his audience on an investment.
Just do that.
Just jiggle it. Just jiggle it, guys. Yeah.
Let's jiggle it all together.
Yeah. But be on the front end of the U.S. market right here, man. We're talking the biggest market in the universe, okay? And Stima, I want to ask you, I want you to address one other thing before we go here. Now, I've got Terry, my moderator. She's putting the Facebook page link in the comments here on Rumble. So, and I will also have that sent over to...
Watch what happens when a 50-year-old man walks DHT naturally for just 90 days. Day one, nothing visible yet. Just another...
The locals here as soon as we get done, okay? So, but I want you to... I want to say, you can correct me on the numbers, so I know I'm going to be off a little bit, but bottom line is this, guys. It's my understanding that it took over a year to raise $120 million for the first deal I was talking about with Charlie, the Adler coin.
No, it's more than 250.
For the first deal I was talking about with Charlie, the Adler coin.
No, it's more than 250.
Bottom line is this, guys. It's my understanding that it took over a year to raise $120 million for the first deal I was talking about with Charlie, the Adler coin.
No.
The Atla coin?
No, it's more than 250, and we raise we had a three round in 2024, in 2023, 2024, and 2025, and the three round totally we raised 250 million. And this 250 we spent for whole ecosystem of our international group of companies, and all the projects that we have inside. It's because our sports product, it's because three round investment, and this is one part of our ecosystem. And Jiggle parts, the Jiggle social media platform, this is like a roof of all our ecosystems that will help us to invite millions, 100 millions of people to whole our ecosystem, to sports, to education, to marketing, to everywhere. And
so somebody's lying to Brad. It's ATLA coin. The Atla is their tag, but it's for the Atleta coin. The network is built on the substrate technology, is EVM compatible, and emphasizes scalability and interoperability. Its modular architecture supports various DApps and include features like decentralized, cross-chain, interoperability, NFT marketplace. But the token holders have the ability to participate in network's governance, voting proposals that shape the future. Specialized layer one blockchain specifically for sports industry. Its purpose is to digitize sports, tokenizing assets, and transforming the sports market using Web3 technology. But there's no way Brad's $12,000 turned into anything other than, let's see, if he got in when it opens, his $12,000 might be worth, it might have doubled. Best case scenario. And the market cap's only 20 million, not 250 million. Everybody's lying to Brad.
And this is 250 that we raised from global market. And we should understand that we are international group of company. We work a lot. We work 24.
I saw in their office, they had that sports something crypto or something sports crypto. That's what this coin is attached to.
Hours, 7 days per week. We work all the time, you know it. Because right now in my country, it's 5 a.m. In Anatoly country, 3 a.m. You know, in Gregory country, it's 5 a.m. And we are here. We are here with full energy. We work, we know, we explain, we introduce. You feel the energy that we feel, you know, because whole life, like whole life of this guy, we always this kind of energy. And all our group of company invest to...
Nope. It didn't have anything to do with Jiggle. It was this same fucking scammer, though. It's this guy's sports fucking crypto company that's doing all this.
Our consistent 100 million more.
The convicted scammer. Who's scammed. He keeps moving from country to country. Dimitri said, approached me with an initiative to develop football, like Senator's website reports. As a member of the Council of the Republic responsible for sports, I could not refuse him. This is truly an interesting project that deserves attention and support. Such project made classic sports more attractive to a young audience, so I hope with the help of the blockchain sports ecosystem, that's what it is, blockchain sports ecosystem, will attract many boys to sports. Convicted fraudster.
So totally, if be honest, we invest for 350 to everything what we have right now. And in February 21, in 21st of February in 2024, we was on stage in Dubai, in UAE, in Coca-Cola Arena, when we launched our sports project. It was 16,000 people who just come to follow us from sports industry. And it was England guys, it was UAE guys who is the most of famous, who help with valuation, with checking everything. And they make research about us, about all our technology, about group of companies, and they give us certificates that our valuation is more than 1B. We already unicorn, but the unicorn in paper. Yeah, our next stage it's unicorn in hand, when you have 1B valuation in your bank account. Not in just a paper, but we already have more than 50 technologies inside and valuation more than 1B. Yeah, and that's why we come to US, because US is the biggest market of AI developments. US is the biggest market who wait people like guys like we are, who can give a lot of technology to your country. And Jiggle, it's millions of bridge for people whom we will show who we are, what we already have, with help of music, with help.
Once in a lifetime investment opportunities with all this upside don't need to come get investments from your grandma through Brad Barton, right? Imagine if you'd have been there at the opening of Uber. Uber didn't need to go on a fucking podcast with Brad Barton, right? They called fucking Elon Musk and George Soros and shit. And they're like, hey, we got this idea. It's not out there yet. Here it goes.
help of emotion, with help of cross-marketing, and
once in a lifetime opportunities are never presented as such. They're guarded with people's fucking lives, and we'll never hear about them.
In a couple of months, when we will go launch, we're already in the App Store, but we are version 1 that was listed 1.5 years before. It's not what we will launch in 2 months. In 2 months, it will different app. But what we want to say that nobody see before what will happen in 2 months. Hugest cross-marketing with a lot of areas of business. Music and sports, music in education, music in marketing, everywhere. People like music. All the planet listed music. When you hear, when you hear some song, your famous song, you come back to past. You remember that something happened in that moment when this music was playing, It's, I don't know, first kiss, it's first touch your son or daughter, I don't know. It's happiest parents. And music help us to feel the emotion. When I feel emotion, I will go and do something good, And this is why Jiggle use music. Yeah.
Okay, hey, now correct me if I'm wrong, Dima, but the $94 million was raised on this deal in like 3 weeks. Is that correct? I was trying to compare what Atlacoin, how long it took to get that money, and how that's blown up, but how this is like.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
We stay close to this pump. We stay close. I think that
to what pump? What comes after a pump?
Yeah, it's we stay close to this pump. We stay close. I think that
all these people they're trying not to laugh. They know how dumb these fuckers are. Holy fuck, Brad, dude. How can you have this much money and do you not have an investment guy? That's like, you're trying to send crypto to Russians and they're promising you 100,000 times return on your investments by next year.
A couple of days, a couple of weeks, we will jump and we will rush to the moon. And we already raised, it's not official information, but we already raised millions of dollars.
It's not official information, but we've already done this.
In a couple of weeks, because our round starts 3 weeks ago, and we started not with marketing campaign. It's one of the first Zoom calls, Zoom call, it's like video introducing, global introducing that we make globally, because we already have huge community who follow us last years, and they help us to grow. And you're absolutely right about numbers. Maybe
yes, you're right about numbers.
A little bit less that we really have, but be sure we already on game,
His eyes are way too far apart to ever invest with this motherfucker, dude. The fuck you need to look at your own earlobes for? Unless you're scamming some people, trying to see somebody sneaking up behind you get their money back.
Yeah. Okay, last thing, Dima. I wanted you to address there's been so much, and I guess what I wanted to get at, guys, is this. I told Dima on 2 seconds he was on Zoom with me, I told him Brock and I are collapsing over here, dying, or passing out in the ditch. We can't do this. He said, I'll take care of you. We got everybody into this Telegram group. And I mean, it's probably way over 500 at this point. But the bottom line, and they were great at helping people. But the bottom line is, Dima, a lot of them are facing the 7-day thing, and they're so worried that they can't get it in time before the deadline of the 31st. But guys,
so a ton of places have like holds on your first. Like when I went, I ordered some parts that are technically you're not supposed to buy in the United States because of copyright issue for my one wheel from a company who actually makes a better part, but because Future Motion has the copyright here in the U.S., they're not allowed. So I had to, use some crypto to buy it. And a lot of markets, the first time you go to do crypto, they'll put like a 1-week hold or whatever to where you can't trade and shit, just to make sure you're a legitimate account. You're not trying to send your life savings away for something stupid, once in a lifetime investment like this. It's literally to protect you against people like this and to protect the platform. So they're like, well, but it's such a fast investment. Are they going to be able to get in time?
he came back today and he said, Brad, we fixed it. We eliminated steps. You're not going to have to go through the 7-day waiting period anymore. Please tell them that so they will quit texting me.
Yeah. U.S. market for us, it's new market. We work more in Asia, we work more in Middle East, in Europe, and the rules is different. And in U.S. market, we understand, we build everything in blockchain. We will build everything in smart contract because it's transparency, it's flexible, it's openly, and everyone can see, and everyone can feel his safety, And we work in USDT.
Everyone can feel his safety.
USDT, TRX, and when we start promote it in US, we understand that it's hard to buy in US USDT because most of people use USDT in Ethereum blockchain. A lot of people use Bitcoin, a lot of people use fiat money, and to buy and go USDT, it was so difficult.
USDT is just pegged to the dollar. So basically, when you go and get $500 worth of USDT, it'll always be worth $500 US. It's called a stable coin, and it's used for just transferring money around. Like, it's not an investment vehicle. Like, when I go to buy parts, I don't buy I don't put like $500 for one-wheel parts in Bitcoin because Bitcoin goes up and down and around. I put it in USDT and then transfer it to someone else, and they can pull it out and still know that if they can't pull it out for 3 days, it's still worth their $500.
Because it's compliance, because it's hard exchange.
All right, listen up. Toss that inhaler in the trash right now. Seriously, they've been lying to you.
That's a vape, not an inhaler.
Changes, and we start research how we can fix it. And we understand that US have a lot of services like Coinbase, like MoonPay, we have a list with services, and we will share it in our Facebook page in comments how to use it. But today we, with a couple of people, use the service without KYC. You can buy until $3,000. You can change your money from USD to USDC or Bitcoin, Ethereum, doesn't matter. If you change less than $3,000, you can do it immediately right now with help of your credit card and buy what you need and spend it to buying founder packs. If you need more, of course, you need KYC. But KYC makes in these services faster than, for example, in Kraken 7 days. It's needed no more than 1-2 days to complete it. And a lot of people already do this process, and they worried about 7 days because our promotion.
It's to prevent fraud, not only from the platform, but it also gives you time to think things over, right? Especially if it's your first time. There's a lot of people that rush to crypto to get their fucking grandson out of prison in Mexico and just stupid shit because people know they can steal your money, right? And you probably don't know how to fucking get it back. But also to let ACHs and shit clear.
Is until December 31, but everyone who start discuss with our business developer team, don't worry because
of course, because it's a scam. Right. We close on December 31st, but if you're starting the process with us, we'll make sure that you get in. Don't worry. Even if it takes you more than 7 days, even if we got to work you through this, even if we got to do that, because it's a scam. It's not really closing. The urgency is just to get you to invest now.
We will complete this deal with you. If it will complete it in January 1st, January 2nd, don't worry, we will complete this deal. Yeah, we will not start new deal after December 31, but we will complete everything what we'll start today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. We will help the people with the KYC process in every exchanges, and we will complete this deal. Everything what you need to fix your relationship with somebody of our business developer team. Yeah, we are a huge international team, and we use all the social media. We use Pinterest, Snapchat, we use TikTok, we use Instagram. Instagram is the biggest social media that we use right now. We have more than 150 pages.
KYC is know your customer purchases.
It's not only one page, Jiggle Official. We have 150 page. We have page of our social, of our artists. Everyone can check.
That's to prevent money laundering and complying with U.S. regulations, all that shit.
My page in Instagram. Yeah, I not like have huge page in Facebook. I just start do it because in the U.S. market people like Facebook. Okay, you like Facebook? I will do it. I will do it, and I already do it. You know, but you can check my Instagram, and you will see last 3 years in how many countries I was with Anatoly, with Gregory, with how many famous people follow us, how many famous people follow me, like huge athletes, very famous.
This is such a fucking scam.
Huge investors, you know.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, but do I follow you on Instagram?
Brooke follow my Instagram, and he check everything, you know. And I was meeting with presidents of country. You can see it. I was meeting with huge funds, and all of them wait when we will come to U.S. market, because they say, Dima, when you will be in U.S. market, I will bring you right people. I will bring you right funds. I will bring you everything what you need. You want to be.
So he's meeting with the rulers of countries, but he's got to come on Brad's podcast to get his followers to invest.
Unicorn.
Perfect.
Easy. Just complete your roadmap in US.
Dima,
yeah.
Me and Brock are just looking back and forth at each other. I'm trying to make sure I didn't want to ask it. I want to be clear. Did you just say what I thought you said? Or you said the people that were worried, if they start the process by December 31st, you will complete it and get them in, even if it takes a couple extra days. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Until the last clients, we will complete it.
Because they're stealing your money. A normal investment window that actually closes, they can't do nothing for you. It closes at this period, and you have to be in before that. When they're stealing your money, they don't give a fuck. The sense of urgency is just to get you to invest because you're stupid without doing background checks or asking people or asking the right questions or looking into it more. I got to get in quick.
Be sure. Until December 31, you need just start. And all the periods that you need to complete all your process, complete your KYC, everything, we will manage you, we will follow you, and we will complete your deal. Be sure.
Unbelievable. All right, now, okay, so if they go to this Facebook page, and I've got my moderator putting it in the chat right now, I'm going to put it on the Facebook page of my Facebook page too, and whatever. But if they go to this Facebook page, so now we're steering all the people out of the Telegram and into the Facebook page. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Now they can choose. They can choose what's the best way.
We create Facebook page of Jiggle. It's new one. It's made it 3 weeks ago. Don't worry about it. Right now we have 2,000 followers. Let's follow us. You will see that after 1-2 weeks, we will have 100,000 followers. Why? Because we already have 3 million followers in all our social media platform. From tomorrow, we will start invite from all our social media platform people for Facebook page. And everyone who have any question, who want to join us, he need to go to our Facebook because it's easily to go. You don't need to download any other social media platform, any other messages. Go to our official Instagram. You will see the link in your comments, Brett. Yeah. And we already connect business developer team who will answer for all your questions, who will help.
They'll answer all their questions and help them walk through the process of getting signed up and becoming a member, right?
Yeah, hand by fence. Yes, absolutely right. And everything what you need just to connect with some of our manager. Everything.
I think Brad's too happy to think this is a scam. I think he really thinks he's got $250,000 from his $12,000 investment.
Else, they will help you. If you need any materials, they will share it with you. If you have 100 questions, it's not a problem. We will give you.
Okay, here. If there is a way, like Brad says, to put in $12,000, okay, and then in 2 years get $3 or $4 million, that's what he just fucking said. But let's just say $250,000, which is what his stuff's already valued at. Why do they have to tell anybody about it? Wouldn't every investment guy in the world already know about this? Why would they tell anybody? Why wouldn't they just get all their friends and family secretly into it? Put in $12,000, get it $250,000 out in 2 years. Buy a house.
100 answers. If you have something where you're worried about, ask it. We are transparently. We are flexible. We will help you with your with all your questions. And if you not understand nothing in crypto, if you not understand how to change it, if you not understand how to connect your wallet or something else, don't worry. We will manage you. We will help you. If you not understand, ask again. It's not a problem because our community is one of the best community that we was having in all my life. Because it's a lot of kind of people. It's more than 25 languages who follow us right now. And you know how it's not easy to manage people, for example, from China or to manage people from Japan. We have biggest community from Japan. This guy is crazy, you know, and they like us. I was a lot of time in Tokyo. They was a lot of time in Moscow. They was a lot of time in Germany, in Europe. And right now, US market for us, it's understandable market because it's English language, because it's like a really nice energy in US market. People more understandable in US. And what I want to say, if we explain everything to Chinese, Japanese, and Middle East, explain everything to US, it's easy. Everything what you need just to connect us and follow. Everything else we will give you. Be sure.
You just hear that? He said, even rednecks like Brad, okay, and Brock. I mean, we're easier to talk to and figure this out than the Japanese and the Chinese. And
this is not going to age well.
Those people are supposed to be the smartest people in the world. I mean, but obviously, Dima says we are. So I'm going to take that as a compliment, brother. And so I'm going to, in closing, Terry is putting that thing all throughout that chat in the Rumble.
This is so bad.
I'm going to have it posted everywhere on my X, which my X is not real big. In fact, if you're on X, you can follow me. It's at Brad, capital R, capital T, capital L. Now, I don't have to be following on there because I don't use it that much, but you can follow me there. Okay, and I'm going to post it there. I'm going to post it in Telegram.
Oh, somebody made a jiggle.
I was eastbound flying with a belly full of chili, feeling real tough, feeling kinda silly, but then it hit me low like a gut punch fight, a cold brown storm in the
Wonder how much that cost them.
I radioed and said I'm dropping fast, but the nearest toilet was 90 miles past. No choice left, Lord have mercy above. I grabbed that bucket, I usually keep my gloves. I pooped in a bucket in my old Freightliner. A 5-gallon throne couldn't get no finer. My co-driver screamed, jumped clean out the bunk.
Used all our jiggle tokens.
Held out inside that funk. Now I'm sitting in shame with a roll in my hand.
Telegram and on my little talk show page. I'm going to post it on Facebook and anywhere else I can think about posting it. Okay. I had the greatest comment. I had a friend of mine text me just then and said, okay, yeah. It said, sounds to me like the turtle is sitting on a gold mine fence post. I might be slow and dumb as a turtle, but I ain't too stupid to I ain't dumb enough not to jump in this. Okay. So,
you know, my guys write me right now that, Dima, in our Facebook already more than 500 people who write to us. More than 500 people already write us that I want to join.
Unbelievable.
Crazy. Yeah.
Guys,
thank you.
I want to, one of the things we always do on my show, except the last one, that I got so excited I forgot to do it, is we always end in a prayer. Okay. And so if you don't mind, I know, but if you don't mind, we'll do a quick one. And as my sister-in-law, Katie says, make it quick, Brad. Okay. And because usually when we say the blessing, she's like, I got to eat right now. Say the blessing. Hurry. Don't let Dad do it. It's too long. Okay. But I'm going to close us with a word of prayer. And then we're going to run over there to the Facebook page and get ready to rolling. Okay. So, okay. Lord God, thank you for tonight. Lord, I'm just overcome with your goodness. I'm in awe of, I don't understand why this turtle's on the fence post. I really don't. But I thank you, your grace and your goodness, your undeserved goodness to us. We are so undeserving, and yet you love us still. Lord, I ask that you would take every single person on here tonight, and the people that are going to watch this on the replay, the thousands, they're going to see this. I pray that you touch their heart. Let them know this is a true opportunity for them to make a small investment that could change theirs and their family's financial future for years and years to come, being in on the front end of something so big, so global. We thank you. We love you. In Jesus' holy name, amen and amen. All right, my friend.
Amen.
All right.
Man, these were the best words. These were the best words. Thank you. We're really, truly blessed to have you as our friends and partners inside the project.
Yeah, well, that goes both ways. I'm honored to be in business.
Of course. Got to throw in the prayer, guys.
10 hours of Zooms at 3 a.m. your time. And, it says a lot. And I'm going to tell you something.
I was texting in the prayer, too.
People that are on here tonight, they
blessed.
With good heart. I mean, they love God.
Hashtag blessed to death.
I want to see America succeed. And, I know that, we believe there's a lot going on behind the scenes, that Trump is working with Putin and some other people. And things are happening behind the scenes. And, we're just thankful to be a part of it. And so anyway, so with that, guys, listen, we're going to call it a night. Head on over
because Trump's working with Putin. That makes sense.
Get over there. They can answer your questions. Look, some of you have my number and you're texting me. And it's like I told my mother-in-law a while ago. Why would you text a computer illiterate when you could talk to a genius professional. Okay, so don't call me. I can't answer the question. Let Dima's team answer your questions. All right. Hey, guys, on the count of three, let's.
By the way, over Christmas while I was sick, I actually did get a donation from Bama. Thank you very much. So Merry Christmas, Wilmer and Liam. And Ollie, have a blessed day from Bama. Thank you for that donation. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what mean jiggle symbol? This is mean this because in Instagram you have likes. You likes your video, but jiggle it's feeling when you listen your music. You know, it's like vibration inside of you, and jiggle it's feeling inside. And when you like some track in our social media, you not put the like, you put jiggle. And how it look like, I will show you shortly. This is a presentation. This is our app, social media, and we can choose.
Oh my God, it won't even load.
It's just one of videos that people create already in our testnet, and just check, for example, this video and see. It's maybe seen not good, but it's jiggle. It's not like it jiggles. Yeah, you have same like repost. You have same thing, and you can choose every video, every song that people create, every video that people create, every artist that people create. It's like huge social media that people already use. And our main symbol, it's jiggle. And when our team say we complete something or we close something, I don't know, let's jiggle it. You know, a lot of famous artists already in our social media, and you will see that. Let's jiggle it.
Yeah, and I know you're going to have some celebrities also that are going to be promoting Jiggle. To make
first celebrity already started. It's Jolene Turner from United States. It's our first celebrities. It's Rainbow. It's Deep Purple group. It's a really famous group for like old audience. You know, he's more than 70 years old, but he is still have a lot of energy. And he introduced us in US to more than 50 other celebrities who already start preparing podcasts with us.
Who did they say?
Jolene Turner and this group for celebrity already started.
I know you're going to have some celebrities also that are going to be promoting Jiggle. To make
first celebrity already started. Jolene Turner from United States. It's our first celebrities.
Did you guys understand that John something?
Already in our social media. And
Jiggle. To make
first season. First celebrity already started. Jolene Turner from United States. It's our first celebrities. It's Rainbow. It's Deep Purple group. It's a really famous group for like old audience. You know, he's more than 70 years old. But
Johnny Thunder.
Have a lot of energy, and he introduced us in US to more than 50 other celebrities who already start preparing podcasts with us. With Jolene Turner, we just complete this podcast.
From Deep Purple. I thought Deep Purple was an English, like a British band, weren't they?
And all his audience already follow us. And we create with him, with help of Jiggle, we create with him feeds. It's a song that he will post in his Apple Music, in his all the platform where is he share this God bless you, where is he share his song, and you will see a lot of songs that was made it by Jiggle, that every famous artist like share with his audience. You will see it.
You bet. All right, guys. Well, listen, we're going to call it a night. Get on over there and let's jiggle it.
Let's jiggle it. Yeah, guys.
Brad can't even do the hand symbol. He's like, let's jiggle in that.
All right.
So, bye, great call. Bye, everyone. Yeah.
Brad signing off from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Good night, everybody. All right.
God damn. This is such a scam. God, they're getting scammed so bad. But what do you do but sit back and watch? This is wild. I didn't realize we were going to end up watching the whole video. I just can't believe how scammy the motherfucker is. I got more stuff to cover tomorrow. Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. It's 1 a.m. here. I'm out of here. Support the show if you want to at the Just Quick Tools link. That'd be great. We'd appreciate it. Yeah. get caught up pacing bills around the office. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for being here. Do not send your money to any Russians through crypto, especially with Brad Barton. You guys have a good night. We'll see you around the next one. Love to see you. Bye. I'm out. We'll keep up with this. Brad's getting scammed, and so are his followers.
But I can tell you this about it.
He said it was some. I'll have to go back and watch that part and try to see what he says. He said something, Johnny something, Deep Purple, and that he's 70 years old. He introduced them to his podcast audience. I don't know a Johnny something that has 70 years old with a podcast, but maybe we can figure it out. Go back and watch the last 10 minutes of that. If you have time, go see if you can figure it out. I just don't have time right now. I'm tired. I've been up since 7 a.m. Or I've been up since 4 a.m., but the lights turned on at 7 a.m. Wake up with the fishes.
Get lit, get the place in the beds, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6 cents for the stupid shit. Where my true believer? Y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme.
Blockchain Sports' original ruse was a shitcoin Ponzi built around its sports and football tokens. Then came an NFT Ponzi scheme wherein investors were promised an ownership stake in the careers of up-and-coming football players. There was also some baloney about AI drifting in Belarus. Naturally, none of these schemes stuck. This prompted Blockchain Sports to initiate a Blockchain Sports marketplace reboot. The plan was to have football clubs sell unregistered virtual shares. I say was because Blockchain Sports Marketplace has already been abandoned. This was back in October. They abandoned the project. They just abandoned a project on October 8th of this year. And took all the money and ran. Makes perfect sense. I don't know why more people aren't investing.
I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom. Open his closet, I found some of his meat rockets. I strapped it to my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine with Trump in between. Put on a light coat of baby oil and saluted the troops. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, "This is gonna be it." Whoa, wait. Stop. What? I'll get my files. Wait, what are you doing? Stop. Fucking stop. Dude, come on. Seriously. My mom's an alcoholic. Give me oh my God. Damn it. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the beds, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the beds, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Round 3. Down goes Nino. Please say it isn't so. Got him backed up on the ropes, trying to ram it down his throat. Now things are getting rocking. He was doing so well. It's all over. Hands on his shoulders, they ringing his bell. You got Frog News Network doing no damn research. They be working copy on Cox that came first. 9th inning, second string, and they acting like they know hitters.
Ooh, this is an interesting article that explains their shit.
Nonsense on my conscience, it's hard to sleep at night. Who the fuck is in my window with this time of the night? These parasites, these leeches, with all their secret meetings, teaching all you fucking cretins about baby eating heathens. Believing in reasons with no meaning is bullshit.
I got some reading to do. Have a good night, guys. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Here we go, I think I
Let me see. Bye. Get 'em, legend.